will stop you from becoming the best because you are a hard worker and can win anything. The secret of success is just consistency. Stick to your purpose, work hard, otherwise, success is just a dream. Hello guys, I'm Radhika Joshi. Today we will be talking about how to completely drop fear. When we talk about fear, it's just a state of mind. But when we talk about different kind of fear, it's just like different leaves of the same tree. It's a very horrible tree, the tree of fear. Now you can either keep plucking each single leaf, but there are thousands and thousands of such leaves. You are trying to get rid of different kind of leaves that can strike straight to the root. But remember, you are trying to get rid of different kind of leaves. Leaves have a way to emerge again as long as root is there, right? One leaf gone, two leaf gone. But now you will find four new leaves have arisen, right? But if we talk about fear, all the fear arises from a sense of cultivated incompleteness, and all the fear arises from a sense of learned inadequacy. Both phrases mean exact same. We have cultivated a feeling within us of incompleteness, and this incompleteness is filled with objects bought from outside, such as ideologies, thoughts, money, relationships. We want to keep acquiring these in order to feel an assumed in our incompleteness, right? All the urge to achieve is based on an assumption, and we never question, inquire, or challenge that assumption, right? And remember one thing, it's a cultivated thing. It's not fact, it's not existential, it's social, it's man-made. System around us, like education, society, they give it to us that there is something missing within us. And we need to achieve in the world in order to fill that missing stuff as their hole in the heart. And we have to plug that hole with accomplishments of all kinds. When you have this feeling that I'm inadequate, I'm unworthy, I need to ambitious, I need to achieve more and more, then you have based all your self-worth on things acquired from outsides. Things, relationships, ideas, and all are external. Your entire sense of being, your entire self-esteem, self-worth, self-concept is now dependent upon the world. All identities are coming from outside. Everything that you think is precious now coming from outside. Because what you have told yourself or what you have assumed yourself that I am fundamentally unworthy and I will become worthy only when I acquire such and such stuff from the world. This is the part of conditioning that is given to the child that you don't mean much, you are unworthy unless you go out, achieve something in the world. Even you are not worthy of love. Forget about rewards, you are not even worthy of love if you are not an achiever. So alright, the child goes out and it does achieve something, but his entire sense of being is dependent upon his achievements, and all achievements come from the world. What comes from the world always be taken by the world. Fear is the name of this thought, and that I can lose that which is essential. I'm repeating, it's a cultivated thought. It has been implanted within us by those who are ignorant, and that is the root of fear. For example, we want to look good. We want to pretend that we are worthy. We use makeup in all ways, not only on face but also in mannerisms or on our CVs. This feeling that I require made us a deep inferiority complex and cultivated thoughts. I will remain unworthy. This is what this feeling says, and no child is born with this feeling. The feeling is inserted into the mind by the people of all ages, or all the stages, and all the times. We are being continuously told that there is something seriously wrong, and we must do something about it. You don't have a house, there is something wrong with you. Your car is very small, something wrong with you. Come and buy our new product. You don't wear clothes of our brand. You don't deserve to be called as human being then. Are you not earning this much? Why are you even alive? People don't propose you. People don't chase you. You don't deserve to be called as human being. This is what being continuously told. That your entire self-worth depends on what the world gives you. There is nobody, or there is hardly anybody who comes and tells you that you are complete, beautiful and wonderful as you are, that your essence lacks nothing, that you might be deficient in some skills and knowledge, still at the core of the center you are just complete. We do not get that message ever. All messages that come to us from media, from education, from social life system try to make us feel inferior, remember that they don't dare to tell you that on your face, but they do it in a very hidden way, and we do not attend up enough and fall prey to such mischievousness, and happens every often. The really important is something so intrinsic, so innate to you being that nobody can touch that. They can take back the money they have given you. They can take back the recognition they have given you. But all these are irretrievable, not that much important. Let them take it back. The secret of living fearlessly is to be not to be dependent upon the world. The more you dependent upon the world, the more afraid will be your life. You depend for money on somebody, it is inevitable that there will be lurking fear in your mind. You are attached to somebody, it is inevitable that fear will keep rising now and then. Those who want to live fearlessly must get rid of their dependencies, and you can rid of their dependency only when you just first realize that you don't need to be dependent, that you are good, complete, alright, perfect as you are. You may lack in few small matter here and there in knowledge, skills, but there is no end. There is a no end to them, no end to money, no end to knowledge, but all is superficial. The center of your brain is always good, brilliant, perfect. The one who live in this awareness cannot be afraid. The fear will come, but it will not touch in the core. It will remain surface. It will remain on surface of the mind, but automatically vanish. Thank you.